Does that golf swing look all too familiar to you? That horrible flippy impact which gives us those poor strikes, real lack of distance and real high ball flights. Well, if that is you, today I've got a super simple drill which is going to help you get rid of that and hit those crisp, piercing iron shots. So welcome back to the Forest of Arden, where we're talking about impact and how to get rid of that horrible flip which plagues so many golfers. Now, if you are new to my channel, this is one of your first videos. It is absolutely free to subscribe, and there are 3 videos coming each and every week. So I'd love you to be a subscriber, and together we can help you play some better golf and just enjoy your time on the golf course that little bit more. There's a link down in the description box which will allow you to subscribe, or at the end of the video there'll be a clickable link over here. Click on that. You're a free subscriber and you won't miss any of the videos. So many golfers struggle with this horrible flip down at impact. And if you've ever videoed your golf swing and slowed it down, you might well have seen it. You'll have seen those arms kind of collapse through impact. You struggle to strike it, the ball goes high, it doesn't go as far as you think it should. And we're really going to work on that today with a drill which is going to help you, 1, get the hand a little bit more forward, but 2, it's going to give you a little bit of awareness of where the club face is, which is really, really important when we're trying to get rid of that flip. So let's switch to this golf club. Now this is just my regular 7-iron, just one of my old 7-irons, and I've just got an alignment stick and I've just popped it down through the hole in the grip right the way down the club shaft, and that's obviously just making an extension of that golf club. Now when I take my starting position to this golf club, I want that stick to be underneath my arm, and I should be able to take a fairly normal starting position. The hands may well have to be a little bit further forward than they would normally be. Now, when I come down, if I'm that golfer who flips excessively, I'm going to get that stick hitting me somewhere in the rib cage, probably around about 1 foot to 2 feet before impact. So I'm really going to feel that. What we'd really like you to be able to do is to be able to deliver the golf club to impact, have the golf club make contact with the ball, but still have the stick a little bit away from your side. Now, there's a couple of things that you're really going to have to do in order to achieve that. You're really going to have to make sure you're rotating your body well through the impact, because if the body rotation stalls, we tend to get active with the hands. So we need that good body rotation to enable us to get the handle forward. So the first little exercise I want you to do is actually just go ahead and rehearse a golf swing to impact without hitting the golf ball. So we make our normal backswing and we try and work all the way to impact and just starting to feel what that's like. Now you'll see I did that pretty slowly, and that's how I'd like you to do it initially. Slowly, to give you a real good idea of what we're actually trying to do with the body and the structure of the arms to achieve this impact position. Now, if you've watched any videos on this topic in the past from myself or other coach on YouTube, you'll probably know that the club face is one of the main reasons why golfers flip down at impact. So what you might find happens is when you do this little exercise, and we are going to get you to hit a couple of shots doing this, you may well find that you are able to achieve the contact without the stick hitting you, but you might find that the ball goes way off to the right. Now the ball goes way off to the right because the club face was obviously open at impact. And what we just said there a minute ago is many of you will flip because the club face is open. When the club face is open, one of the ways that we can square that face is to release the club early and flick the club at the ball. So if we eliminate that flick, it really exposes that open club face. So there's really 2 phases to this drill. Number 1 will be try and hit shots over a short distance without the stick hitting you. See where the ball goes. You might find that the ball goes to the right. If it does go to the right, that gives you the information that you need to show you that you flipped it because your club face was open. So the second part of this drill is how do we hit that shot without the stick hitting you, but still making the ball go straight. And this is really the key to this drill. It's matching the club face and the delivery. So what do we actually need to do? Well, we still need that delivery where the club doesn't make contact with me. But as I'm delivering the club to the ball, I need to apply a twist to the golf club this way. So you can see I'm twisting the club shaft. When I do that, there's no physical movement in it, up, down, back, forward. It's just a twist of the golf club. But you can see the club face starting to look more down towards the ground. So as I'm rotating my body, as I'm moving my body and having my handle forward, I'm applying that twist, which you can see starts to deliver the club so it points a little bit towards my target. So it was the twist of the club shaft that changed the orientation of the club face. The golfers who hit this little shot and it goes off to the right is because the twist isn't present and the club face points out to the right. So there's two things that really have to happen if you want to eliminate that flip from your golf game. You need to understand what role the body plays in this, and you need to understand what role the club face plays in this. So on this little exercise, I'm going to make a golf swing where the golf club doesn't make contact with my side, but I'm going to apply that twist to the golf club, so the ball should hopefully go a little straighter. Okay, and we can see a very, very different ball flight. Nice low flight, pretty straight. Club did make contact with me, but we should still see that the handle was nicely forwards. And there's my information that I need to show that I did exactly what I need to do. Hands were forward, club face under control, and then I can start to scale that drill up. But this is a fantastic way to practice if you are that golfer who feels like you flip down an impact. So many golfers do. And then once we've done a couple of those, what we can then do is take it to a normal golf swing and see if we can employ the same ideas, and we should be able to get those really nice crisp strikes, hands forward, good ball flight. And the ball should fly just like that one onto the green, and actually that one's pretty close. I'll take that shot. So if you struggle with a flip and impact, two things you need to do: understand what the body does, understand how the club face plays a huge role in this, work on them both together, and that is the only real way that you're going to get rid of that flip from your game and hit better golf shots with your irons. Hopefully that video is helpful to you. If you are that golfer, I would love to hear your comments down below. Is that a drill that you're going to try? Is it a drill you've tried before, or is it part of that drill something you've tried before? You weren't really aware that the club face played such a big role in that. Let me know in the comments box. Would love to hear your thoughts. And as we said at the start, there is a subscribe link just over here. If you're not a subscriber, would love to have you part of my channel, and we can help you play some of the best golf of your life by some of the videos that we're going to put out each and every week. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here again soon.